Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with a truth so sharp it cuts through every excuse we tell ourselves. Most people do not plan their day. They simply survive it. They wake up as if the alarm clock has attacked them, sitting on the edge of their bed like a phone struggling to load a software update. And before their spirit is awake, before their mind has aligned, before their breath has even settled, their hands reach for the phone. In that instant, the day is hijacked, not guided, not chosen, hijacked. Because the moment you check your phone in bed, you are not planning your day. Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, notifications, noise, and the world's chaos are planning it for you. And trust me, these things are not planning your life for success, clarity, or discipline. They pull you into the shadows of distraction. You open the phone for just 5 minutes and suddenly you've watched 3 memes, 11 reels, 1 inspirational quote, and a cat playing the piano. Then you look at the clock and whisper to yourself, how is it already 11:47 a.m.? My friend, this is the trap that steals your life quietly. And today, I want to talk about how to break that trap. Today, I want to talk about reclaiming your time, shaping your day with intention, and walking through life like someone who knows exactly who they are. You may have noticed that some people wake up like warriors, and others wake up like victims of their own habits. One person rises, stretches, drinks water, breathes deeply, checks their goals, moves with purpose, and steps into the morning like a warrior of clarity. Another person wakes up, opens their phone, scrolls for 20 minutes, laughs at random content, fills their mind with noise, loses their energy, and before their feet touch the floor, the day has already escaped them. The difference between these two people is not intelligence, luck, or talent. The difference is structure. When you ask the drifting person, "What is your plan today?" they answer with the most dangerous sentence ever spoken. "I'll see, I'll figure it out. Let's see what happens." My friend, "will see" is not a strategy. "Will see" is the national anthem of failure. People who drift use this sentence. People who rise do not. Think about anyone who has reached mastery: athletes, martial artists, teachers, actors, scientists, entrepreneurs. None of them rise in the morning hoping the day magically organizes itself. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't wake up and say, maybe I'll train if I feel like it. A monk in the Shaolin temple doesn't wake up and say, maybe I will practice discipline when I feel inspired. No, they plan every hour. They plan their meals, their recovery, their training, their learning. They don't rely on chaos. They rely on structure. Even comedians like Kevin Hart don't walk outside hoping something funny will appear. They design their day to make creativity inevitable. Successful people are not born structured. They train themselves into structure. And ordinary people are not unsuccessful. They simply drift through unplanned days. The first rule of life is simple. If you do not plan your day will plan you, and it will never be in your favor. Think back to the days when you had an exam. You woke up early. You were focused. You had a plan. You didn't drift. You didn't scroll. You didn't leave it to chance. Why? Because the exam created urgency. It forced you to plan. Imagine if you valued your life the way you valued an exam. Imagine if you treated your goals with the same seriousness you gave to those school days. Success is not complicated. It is simply treating every day like it is an exam that decides your future. People say they are stressed because they have too much to do. No, people are stressed because they have no idea how to do what they need to do. They are drowning not in tasks, but in confusion. And the beautiful truth is this: planning your day does not take 2 hours. It does not require expensive journals, fancy apps, or extraordinary intelligence. All it requires is 10 minutes of clarity. 10 minutes at night or 10 minutes in the morning to create a roadmap. Because without a plan, you are not living, you are drifting. And drifting is the silent destroyer of potential. Your day can make you or it can break you. Your day can sharpen you or it can weaken you. Your day can transform you or it can drain you. But only if you choose to shape it. Only if you choose to hold the steering wheel instead of letting the world drive for you. Now that you understand why so many people drift, let's talk about how to take control of your day with the discipline of a monk and the precision of a CEO. Begin by choosing your top 3 priorities. Not 10, not 20, just 3. If you try to do everything, you do nothing. It's like attempting to juggle 10 eggs. Eventually, they all fall and break. Choose the 3 tasks that will move your life forward. Make them non-negotiable. These are your anchors, the actions that shift your reality. Maybe your priorities are finishing a project, exercising, and making an important call. Maybe they are studying, cleaning your environment, or responding to essential messages. Whatever they are, let them be the foundation of your day. Next, block your time like you are the CEO of your own life, because you are. Schedule each task with intention. Not I'll do it sometime after lunch, but 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. I do this, 10:30 to 11 I do that. Time that is unplanned becomes time that is wasted. You know this. You've said I'll work after lunch, and suddenly lunch becomes a 3-hour adventure. Structure protects your focus. Structure gives your day rails like a train track. Without those rails, your day will derail. Then do the hardest task first. Most people do the opposite. They start their day scrolling, answering emails, doing small, easy things, then hope to find time for the important work. That is how dreams die. Successful people strike the hardest, most meaningful task when their mind is fresh, sharp, and full of morning strength. This is the way of warriors. This is the way of monks. This is the way of discipline. You must also schedule rest. Even machines break down without maintenance. Short breaks, a walk, stretching, water, these keep your mind clear and your energy balanced. Your brain is not designed to run endlessly without pause. Treat it with respect. Then end your day with reflection. 5 minutes, nothing more. What worked today? What didn't? What will I improve tomorrow? Even billionaires do this. Even monks do this. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. But planning is not enough. You must protect your focus from distractions. You must hold your plan like a vow. How many times have you sat to work and ended up scrolling TikTok or watching a random video? How many mornings have you intended to exercise, but ended up checking emails, messages, groups, notifications? Distraction is a thief that steals silently, a thief you do not notice until an hour is gone. To protect yourself, treat your planned tasks like meetings with someone powerful, your future self. If a billionaire scheduled a call with you at 10 a.m., would you scroll memes instead? No. So why disrespect yourself? Use the 2-minute rule for tiny tasks. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Don't let small tasks pile up into mountains. And batch similar tasks together. Emails at one time, calls at one time, errands at one time. Switching tasks burns mental energy. Multitasking is chaos disguised as productivity. Your day is like a kitchen. Every task is an ingredient. If you throw them in randomly, you create a mess. But if you follow a recipe, plan, prepare, sequence, you create something powerful and meaningful. And remember, energy matters more than time. Do your deep work when your mind is sharp. Do simple tasks when your energy dips. Respect your internal rhythm. This is wisdom. This is balance. Even Bill Gates schedules think weeks to focus without distraction. Oprah journals every morning to center her mind. Clarity is a daily practice. Then build routines that support your plan. A plan is useless if your habits undermine it. If you wake up late, scroll for an hour, skip meals, ignore breaks, push tasks to tomorrow, your plan dies. Your morning sets your entire day's tone. A warrior's morning builds a warrior's life. You've seen people who are late, chaotic, rushed, unfocused. They are tired before the day begins. Compare that to someone who rises, hydrates, breathes deeply, sets intentions, and acts with purpose. That person ends the day proud, fulfilled, and strong. Use micro habits during the day. 5-minute midday reviews, 2-minute stretch breaks, 10-minute evening reflections. These tiny actions anchor your day. They prevent drift. They keep your plan alive. This is how masters live, not by giant actions, but by consistent micro steps repeated with discipline. Imagine 2 friends with the same dreams. One drifts, one plans. One ends his day frustrated. One ends his day proud. The difference is not talent. It is routine. It is structure. It is respect for time. And now comes the final truth. Your future is built one day at a time, not in dramatic moments. Not in lucky breaks. In daily choices. Person A drifts through their day, reacts to notifications, procrastinates, and sleeps without a plan. Person B chooses their day, plans their tasks, respects their time, and acts with discipline. After a year, the difference between them is not small, it is enormous. One has grown, one has remained the same. Time is fair. It gives every person 24 hours. But what you do with those 24 hours, that is where greatness is born. People who complain they don't have time often waste hours on meaningless distractions. Meanwhile, someone else plans 10 minutes and finishes the same work in half the time. Respect your hours and they multiply. Waste them and they vanish. Your day is your bank account. You receive 24 hours every sunrise. Spend them with wisdom and your life becomes rich beyond measure. Waste them and you're bankrupt in potential. Even athletes like LeBron James plan every minute. Even actresses like Emma Watson schedule their rehearsals, studies, and rest. Even monks design their days with discipline, intention, and inner peace. Tonight, before you sleep, take 10 minutes. Write your top 3 priorities. Block your time. Choose your hardest task. Plan your breaks. And tomorrow, step into the day like a CEO, like a warrior, like someone who knows their path. Your day can be your weapon, your teacher, your opportunity, your transformation, or it can be the thief of your potential. The choice belongs to you. Success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who decide, those who act, those who respect their 24 hours. And once you master your day, you master your life. This is the path. This is the discipline. This is the daily path to strength. Thank you for listening, my friends. If this message opened something inside you, if it awakened a deeper commitment to your own life, then like, comment, and subscribe. Walk with us on this journey of mastery. Your strength begins now.